Barton FM, following Barton Town. Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy.
Underway. It's played back to Clace, who sends it forward down the left hand side. Barton have it with Baker, finds Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe plays it wide to Warby, who clips it in field. And the ball's cleared by Lowe. It's with the left back Charlton for Emley on the left hand side. Good tackle by Josh Baker, and it's out for a Emley throw on the left. So your Barton lineup is Mike Emery, Josh Lacey, Scott Matthews, Josh Baker, Tom Davey, Grant Tate, Tom Warby, Jamie Goddard, Ben Hinchcliffe, Harrison Coley and Mitchell Levi Lewis. Mike Emery out to the edge of his box to collect a decent attack from Emley and sends it away to Levi Lewis on the left. Infield to Baker. Baker clips it forward, looking for the runner. Warby, that's not a bad ball, that Warby. In a good position, it's the shot. It's well blocked by Charlton and behind for a corner.
Good work there from Tom Warby.
In fact, it's a play out for a throw. Just three on the bench for Barton. Kean Salter, Ewan Sterling and Nathan Jarman. Grant Tate's going to take the throw. Goddard. Tate sends it in. It's cleared away by Lowe. Tate sends it in field to Matthews. Matthews out to Levi Lewis on the left. Levi Lewis back in field to Goddard. Finds Matthews. Matthews in field to Baker. Baker sends it to Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe lays it off to Lacey, who's captaining Barton today. Taron Hare out injured. Tate clips the ball forward, looking for the runner Hinchcliffe. Intercepted by Lowe. And the ball played back to the Emley goalkeeper Kelly, who clips it down the right hand side. Scott Matthews steps in and it's out for an Emley throw.
Yeah, good interception there by Matthews, but couldn't keep the ball in play, unfortunately. Emley playing all in yellow, defending the cricket ground end. Throw comes in from Burke down the right hand side. Matthews underneath it. Out for another throw for Burke.
Back to Charlton. Charlton sends it down the left hand side, but too much on that. It's out for a Barton throw.
Quick
It's
throw
Tate.
from Tate.
Finds Warby. Warby. Was it taken off him by Charlton?
Sykes.
Sykes plays it forward. It's an easy one for Josh Lacey to deal with. He gets it back to Mike Emery. Back to Lacey. Lacey comes forward. Try to send it towards Warby, but didn't get that right. It's out for an Emley throw.
Emley's lineup is Kelly, James Burke, Callum Charlton, Jamie Price as captain, Thomas Cadzo, Daniel Lowe, Alex Metcalf.
Davey volleys the ball forward going towards Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe picks it out ahead of Lowe, but then has it taken off him. Sent forward by Kelly, headed back by Matthews. Emery finds Matthews. Matthews infield to Goddard. Goddard closed down by Metcalf. Gets it back to Lacey. Lacey infield to Baker. Baker plays it to Hinchcliffe. Nice touch, nicely taken by Hinchcliffe, who spreads it well to Levi Lewis. Matthews is outside him, but Levi Lewis plays it back in, looking for Hinchcliffe. But it's through to Kelly. It's been a lively start by Barton.
It has. It was a nice idea. Mitchell Levi Lewis probably could have taken that ball on a little bit, but tried to play Hinchcliffe in just a bit long.
Played forward by Emley. It's headed by Tom Davey. Levi Lewis can't keep it in. It's out for a throw on the right to the visitors.
Remaining players for Emley: 7 Alex Metcalf, then Thomas Clace, George Doyle, Jack Bennett, Matthew Sykes. Ball's back in play with Burke.
Tate intercepts and finds Warby. Warby has it taken off him by Charlton. Plays it back to Lowe. Lowe can clear it forward. It's going to Sykes. Sykes to Charlton. Intercepted by Goddard. Clipped forward by Hinchcliffe, and it was deflected off low for a Barton throw on the left.
And 5 subs for the visitors. Eels, James Eels, Joe Jagger, Harrison Blakey, Max Tweddle, Charlie Smith. Joe Jagger signed yesterday, I think, for Emley from Silsden. Experienced striker.
Baker now has it. Sends it to Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe lays it off to Matthews. Matthews cuts in. Still going. Matthews just has it taken off him by Price.
Yeah, shaping up for a shot there, Matthews, but he couldn't quite get the base he wanted.
That's well left by Tom Davey.
Yeah.
He goes through to Mike Emery.
Big shout there from Mike Emery.
Lacey finds Tate. Tate coming forward down the right. Drives it in field. It's deflected and out for a Barton throw on their right.
Tate coming down to take it, about 25 yards from the goal line at the Emley end.
Throws it to Warby. Warby plays it infield to Matthews, who sends it out to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis cuts in field. Still going Levi Lewis. It's the shot. Defended by Cadzo. Cleared away. It's a Barton throw on the left. Tom Davey rushing over to take it quickly. Finds Matthews. Matthews sends it wide, but Warby had come in. Sykes has it. Gets it back to Charlton. Charlton back to Kelly. Hits it low left-footed. It's going to come to Baker, who finds Goddard. He's got Tate with him. Tate. Baker back to Tate. Tate forward to Coley. Baker down the left to Matthews. Matthews plays a nice ball to Goddard, who's made a good run to the left-hand edge of the penalty area. Gets it back to Levi Lewis. Coley clips it towards the far post, but too much on it, and it's behind for a goal kick. Another nice move from Barton.
It was. If you heard the excited shouts for a penalty for handball about 30 seconds ago, they only came from the fans behind the goal. There was nothing from the players at all on the pitch, which probably tells its own story.
Curtis Bates and another injured absentee for Barton today. Lowe has it for Emley, who sends the ball forward. That'll come through to Mike Emery. Emery finds Lacey. Out to Tate, back to Lacey. Lacey back to Tate on the right. Tate drives it long run for the runner Hinchcliffe. That's a good ball, lad. It was well defended by Cadzo. And
Gone out for a
Barton corner. So Scott Matthews is going across to take it.
We believe Curtis Bateson's got a groin injury, so he's been playing with it, and that's probably not done it any favours, and it's obviously not responding as he would like with treatment, so not sure how long he might be out for.
Big miss.
We've lost Jack Varley this week. He's gone back to Winterton Rangers.
Matthews with the corner, sends it in towards Davey, who gets a head on it. It's taken by Kelly.
Hinchcliffe tried to get underneath that, but couldn't quite, and keeper Kelly beats him to it. Kelly rolls it out.
To Burke, then sends it to Metcalf. Clips the ball forward to the runner Bennett. Can't get it. It's out for a Barton goal kick.
Played 9 minutes here. It's no goals yet. No chances to either side, but Barton having the better of the game. Playing some neat approach work.
So Mike Emery with the goal kick.
Pleasant enough afternoon if you still want to get down to watch the game. Plenty of it left to watch. Little chill, might need a coat on, but still pleasant enough for an afternoon for football.
Emery sends it forward, good header from Tom Warby. Coley flicks it on, it's cleared away by Cadzo. Tate heads it forward to Warby. picked up by Coley. Coley crowded out, looking for a bit of space. Finds Warby. Warby back to Baker. Baker plays it to the left. There's Matthews. Matthews got Levi Lewis outside him. He finds him now. Levi Lewis then approaching the penalty area. Plays it in field. Comes to Baker. Oh, and Baker
couldn't get it. I think he was trying in the air to tee it up for Ben Hinchliffe, but he just couldn't get enough on it.
Yeah. Another nice bit of football from Barton.
The run for Hinchcliffe, he'd have had a clear shot on goal there. Would have been a snap one, but the defender would have had to have taken a step or two to get across him to block the shot.
Matthews throws it in field to Baker. Baker plays it back to Lacey, and then Lacey plays it to Tate on his right on halfway. Tate plays it forward, taken by Hinchcliffe, header low. Warby heads it onto Coley. Coley back to Hinchcliffe. Nice ball by Hinchcliffe, just away from Warby. Another nice bit of football.
Yeah, some nice play again there. Some quick passing.
Kelly, the Emley goalkeeper. Sends it forward. Davies underneath it, gets his head on it. Ball breaks to Sykes. He's got Charlton outside him. Charlton on the left on halfway for Emley. Plays it back to Sykes. Sykes clips the ball forward. Lacey got an interception on it and deflects it back to Emery. Emery throws it out of his area. Hits it long. That's
so Burke's underneath it.
Burke clips it forward. It's in midfield with Price, who finds Charlton. Charlton clips the ball forward, looking for the run of Bennett. Defended by Lacey. Lacey's done well, comes away from Bennett, comes forward down the right. Plays it in field to Tate. Tate finds Baker. Baker drills the ball down the left-hand side, looking for Matthews, but it's behind
him. Unfortunately, Matthews had to turn and couldn't get back to retrieve the ball. Throw-in's probably going to be taken by Burke.
0-0 it is.
Placement ball thrown across the pitch.
In the 13th minute.
Burke's got Cadzo behind him if he wants to go backwards. Goes forward instead. Ball's back with Cadzo on the touchline.
Clip forward by Clace. But that's just going to come to Mike Emery. Finds Davey. Davey, centre half today. Drills it forward. It's a good ball. Finds Warby. Warby, closely marked by Charlton. Warby gets it back to Baker. Finds Levi Lewis. Finds Warby. Warby turns nicely, but just slipped when he turned. A bit unfortunate that. Just slipped, didn't he, when he turned from Warby?
Yeah, no chance for it being a foul or anything. He just slipped as partially fell into a number 6, Daniel Lowe, and put a foot across Lowe as he tried to go away with the ball.
Kelly, the goalkeeper, sends it to Sykes on the left. Good ball that. Nicely taken by Sykes. Sykes clips it forward, looking for the run of Bennett. Lacey's defended it, and it's gone out for a Barton throw.
Lacey couldn't take the risk of letting the ball run out.
It didn't run out. It's out for a Emley throw.
I think Lacey was hoping it would have done, obviously, in that position, but in the end he had to play it.
Charlton on the left, it's halfway inside the Barton half. Barton have done well. Baker's been caught. Barton free kick.
We're in the 15th minute. I think that's only the second free kick of the game.
Tay gets it back to Emery. Emery plays it to Davey. Davey comes out of defence. Sends it long, but it's not the best of balls. Cadzo can head it, but it's picked up by Goddard. He can only stab it forward down low, gets it into midfield to Sykes. That's a good ball from Price. Bennett and hits the shot first time. Going for a goal kick. He took it early, Bennett did pretty well, didn't he?
He did. Had plenty of space. Emery with the goal kick. Thinks about taking it shortish to Scott Matthews, but Scott Matthews has got Metcalf following him, so Emery puts the ball down again and takes a step back. It's going to be a long one. Addresses the ball now.
Sent forward towards Hinchcliffe. He leaps well, but beaten in there by Cadzo. Davey gets head on it. Baker flicks it on. Hinchcliffe's caught by Cadzo. Free kick. Halfway inside the Emley half. Matthews is over it.
Scott Matthews teeing this one up.
Josh Lacey up from the back, Barton's captain today.
Only the goalkeeper in the Emley penalty area just at the moment.
Tom Davies up from the back, ball's clipped forward, it's towards Davey, who gets a flick on, but go behind for a goal kick.
Must have got the slightest of touches off Tom Daly as it came, Tom Davies as it came off low there.
Kelly takes it quickly to Cadzo to his right. Cadzo clips the ball down the line. Davey lets it go back to Mike Emery. Emery sends it to his right to Tate. Tate in field to Baker. Baker under a bit of pressure from Doyle. Finds Tate. Tate back to Lacey. Lacey finds Davey. Davey back to Lacey. Lacey sends it to Tate on the right. Tate played it in field looking for Baker. Wasn't a very good ball. Tate's done well to win it back though. Finds Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis plays it to Warby, right side of the area. Warby sends it across, but it's straight into the arms of Kelly. Hinchcliffe was behind to her tap in if the goalkeeper hadn't made it.
Yeah, just too narrow an angle in the end.
Again, it was nicely worked.
Barton looking good playing the ball around on the floor, but they have done all season when they've done that. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they tend to revert to a long ball and they're nowhere near as effective.
Kelly sends it forward. It was headed on by Lacey. Warby now has it and sends it to the left to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis cuts in field, still going Levi Lewis. Finds Matthews. Matthews to Warby. Warby plays it to Coley outside him. Coley, edge of the area, cuts in field. He's in the box now, Coley. Hits the shot that's blocked by Charlton. And back to Coley, and turned in by Goddard. Coley didn't give up on the lost cause. Charlton didn't deal with it, and Goddard puts it into the back of the net, and Barton are in front in the 18th minute. Certainly a deserved goal.
Certainly was. Yeah,
Charlton
bit of an error there from Charlton. He
be kicking himself for not dealing with it.
Yeah, should really have dealt with the ball, and he was expecting it to go out of play. And good work there from Barton, though. Keep it in play. And, pretty much an open goal in the end for Jamie Goddard. Defender and keeper on the near post, and badly caught out of position. Not anticipating the cross going over. Anyway, Barton lead 1-0, and deservedly so.
Emley restarts back to low.
That must be one of the longest restart kicks I've seen.
It was. Went
Gone
all
back about 25 yards.
Charlton has a good pressure from Coley. Coley's done well against Charlton there. Emley play it forward. Nice bit of play by Doyle. Clips a good ball forward.
Yeah, gone are the days when the ball just had to move its full circumference sideways and slightly forward.
Yeah.
At a kick-off. There was never any variation in it, really.
That's right, yeah. Emley, Davey trying to find Matthews, but played it straight out.
Did see the odd team on occasion who put a winger about 5 or 6 yards in his own half behind the touchline. And as soon as the whistle blows, he'd hair off down the touchline as the ball's kicked to pick up a long pass out wide. But
Low's header, headed in field by Levi Lewis. Goddard finds Baker. Baker finds Matthews in a little bit of space. Matthews coming down the left. Levi Lewis, Goddard. Goddard gets caught in the back. Barton free kick.
Yeah, must admit, I don't think I ever saw any of those really work effectively.
So it'll be a Barton free kick just to the left of the penalty area.
Referee going to have a word with Skipper Price over that challenge.
Scott Matthews is over it.
Wasn't a particularly bad one, but
Davey and Lacey up from the back. Matthews and Levi Lewis over it. I'd be surprised if Matthews doesn't take it. Whistle goes, Matthews runs over it. Levi Lewis plays it forward. Davey seemed to get blocked off
by Cadzo, but well, he might have been, but we were watching the cross coming.
Yeah, I never saw what happened. Picked up by Metcalf into place. Davey defends it.
Just thinking, this referee at the moment is quietly efficient.
Yes.
What a contrast to the referee last Saturday.
That's right, yes. Dreadful performance by the referee last week.
I just had the feeling last week, maybe it's harsh, but I just thought that it seems to be more about the referee than the game.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
But, I think it's Mr. Price today is just very calm, very efficient, no fuss with the decisions.
Ball played forward, it's headed by Tate, drops to Charlton. Charlton goes forward down the left under pressure from Warby. Warby's done well to hold him up. Charlton though turns nicely, can get the ball across, intercepted by Tate, and he'll clear it. Only as far as low though, but Hinchcliffe does well to get a foot in. Ball's back with Cadzo. Cadzo
goes out to the
ball
right,
down the right hand side.
just kept in play. That's a good effect.
Yeah, did well there with that Metcalf.
Still
Metcalf played, and well taken by Coley. Finds Hinchcliffe, but not the best of balls. Warby has to check. Warby has it on the right. Warby infield to Baker. Baker to put Hinchcliffe in a bit of space. Hits it on the volley. Looked to get caught by Cadzo. Didn't get a clean strike on it. Just behind. It's back to Kelly.
I think he'd probably got the strike in before the challenge, but
again, nice football from Barton.
It was, and it's just a pity the ball was a bit overhit for Tom Wardby, otherwise he could have run onto it. Instead he had to check and run towards the touchline to get the crossing.
Cowley's brought down by Lowe. Barton free kick halfway inside their half.
Clay's giving away that free kick, in fact.
It's quickly taken. Davey finds Matthews on halfway on the left. Matthews comes forward.
Goddard in front.
Goddard back to Baker. Baker hits it forward looking for Hinchcliffe. Taken nicely by Levi Lewis. Infield to Goddard. Goddard, Tate overlapping on the right. Good ball by Goddard. Finds Tate. Tate knocks it in first time. Hinchcliffe tries to get on it. And it's in the arms of Kelly.
Yeah,
really good ball in by Grant Tate.
Hinchcliffe wasn't far away, outstretched leg, but a deflection might well have taken it past Kelly to the back of the goal.
Yeah, Cadzo defended Hinchcliffe quite well there. Ball played down the left. Charlton finds Sykes. Sykes plays a good ball to Charlton. He's over halfway and can go forward. Charlton then going down the left, plays the ball in field. It's nicely dummied. Back to Bennett, clips it forward and taken by Emley. Good break by Emley.
Yeah, Ryan Coulson is today's referee. So he's just so calm about the way he's going about it, and I think that's having an effect on the players as well. They're not arguing about decisions, they're not arguing for everything when it goes out of play or whatever.
Ball drops to Warby, finds Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe tried to find Levi Lewis, but intercepted by Burke. Burke plays it back to Kelly. Kelly hits it forward, right-footed, straight down the middle. Lacey gets a head on it.
Lovely
finds
header
Tate.
there.
Nice play by Josh Lacey. Baker back to Lacey. Lacey comes to his left to Davey. Davey. Is it infield to Goddard? Goddard. Miscommunication with Levi Lewis, and it's gone back to Cadzo.
Not sure who was after there. It was
Cadzo sends it forward. Good header by Lacey.
split between Coley and Levi Lewis, and neither of them could get that. Scott Matthews attempted clearance, must have bounced back onto him off Metcalf. It's a throw to Emley, right hand side. Ball back with Burke. Touches it inside. Emley still in possession.
Bennett can't control it. It's behind for a Barton goal kick. Barton lead 1-0. Good value for it.
25 minutes gone. Almost 26. Mike Emery with the goal kick on the right hand side of his goal area.
Sends it down the left to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis lays it back to Matthews. Matthews cuts in field.
On a run, but
nice
Matthews
play by Matthews.
To take the ball on
Still
himself.
going, plays a nice ball through for Hinchcliffe to chase. Hinchcliffe there ahead of the goalkeeper. Gets called, that's a penalty. A great ball from Scott Matthews. Hinchcliffe got on it, lofted it over the goalkeeper who caught him, and Barton have a penalty. Goalkeeper doesn't like it, but clear penalty for me that.
Yeah, I mean to say, initially he was obviously going to be going for the ball, but once the ball had gone past him and he took Ben Hinchcliffe out, then referee's left with no choice.
So Hinchcliffe with a penalty against Kelly. Steps up, finds the back of the net, and Barton lead 2-0.
27 minutes gone.
Nicely taken penalty by Ben Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, Emley skipper having a word as well, but I don't think he was making too much of a point with the referee. I think just for form.
Yes.
I'm the captain, bit tough, eh?
Clear penalty, and Barton 2-0 up.
Yeah. I say Kelly wasn't really complaining that strongly, was he?
No.
He's doing what I think he's doing what any defender or
right.
goalkeeper would do in that situation. Oh, come on, ref. Was going for the ball.
Emley restarts with Charlton. Plays it back to Lowe. Hinchcliffe tries to close him down, but it's with Cadzo, who's got a bit of space.
Cadzo looking up. Going to hit it long, is it?
Still going. Cadzo drives it down the right hand side. Davey defends it. Bennett lays it off to Metcalf. Good tackle by Davey. Ball sent across by Metcalf. Tate intercepts it, finds Warby. Warby sends it down the right hand side for Tate to chase. Lowe will get this over.
That easily.
Plays it forward. Warby in the back of Sykes. That'll be a free kick.
No complaint on that one. Grant Tate puts his arms out, but I was never really playing the ball there. Just into the back of the opponent.
Lowe's going to take this free kick. It's
a couple of yards in from the touchline and just inside his own half. Left footed. Diagonally.
He drills it forward towards Cadzo, who goes down.
Cadzo's on the floor.
Collision with Josh Lacey.
Referee saying no to the physio. I'm assuming that's because Cadzo doesn't want anybody on, just needs
He's getting to
a few seconds to come round.
It's hobbling a bit.
It could be one of those where it's not the collision itself that does the damage, it's going down on the floor and falling awkwardly.
That's right.
Not holding his head, but he's running a bit gingerly.
So Mike Emery with the goal kick.
They run it off or it'll be substituted. Soon see. At the moment he's going to run it off. Emery right hand side of his goal area, goal kick. long halfway line.
Warby closes in, beaten in the air by Lowe. Good header by Goddard. Ball breaks to Sykes. Sykes sends it forward. Just now with Metcalf. Hooked away by Davey. Or hooked high. Doyle's going to get it.
Levi Lewis back defending.
Levi Lewis did well, wins the free kick.
Fouled by Doyle there, trying to get the ball. Good work from Levi Lewis. Bit unusual to see him back in a defensive position, but he did well enough there.
So Emley with the free kick.
30 minutes played, 2-0 to Barton. Goals from Jamie Goddard and a Ben Hinchcliffe penalty.
Cadzo's head nearly broke to Warby. Charlton got it away. It's with Levi with Baker. Finds Matthews. Matthews coming forward. Matthews finds Baker. Baker still comes forward. Back to Goddard. Bit of space for Matthews on the left. Matthews swings in a good ball. Warby's header just wide. Great ball in from Scott Matthews. Warby rose well, but
he'll probably be a bit unhappy with that one. Disappointed not to have got it on target at least.
Another good bit of work by Barton.
May just have seen it that little bit late. It was only about a yard and a half behind Ben Hinchcliffe. May have thought Ben was going to get it. Anyway, Kelly with the kick, goal kick.
Flicked on by Sykes, but that'll just go back to Mike Emley. Emley plays it out wide to Tate. Tate on the floor to Warby. Warby intercepted by Charlton. Ball breaks to Baker. Baker clips it forward to Hinchcliffe, brings it down nicely. Good tackle by Cadzo. Finds Sykes. Charlton. Hinchcliffe's on the ground. I didn't see what happened there with Cadzo, but anyway, Emley come away with it.
Hinchcliffe giving him a big glare.
Comes to Price. And now to Bennett. Bennett held up by Matthews.
Trying to get space for a shot, but having to go wide. Good work from Matthews there. Forced Bennett out towards the touchline. Bennett still got the ball, lost it to Matthews though. So he has to concede the corner.
It's well defended by Scott Matthews.
It was though. Forced Bennett out from a possible scoring position out to the corner flag and conceded the corner.
So Sykes going over to take the corner for Emley.
2-0 to the Swans. Well deserved 2-0 lead at the moment as well. This one will swing in though from Sykes.
Intercepted by Tate on the near post.
Back to Sykes though. About 30 yards from goal now.
Plenty of height on that one. That's going to run out for a Barton throw on the right.
Cadzo seems to have run off his little injury from 2 or 3 minutes ago. I think it was an awkward fall in the challenge with Josh Lacey.
Tate throws it forward. Coley. Infield to Goddard. Goddard let it run and it was taken off him. Burke comes forward.
Good run by Burke.
It is a good run. It's Bennett. Can't keep it in. Out for a Barton throw on the left.
Burke did well there. He just using his body well to block any potential tackles. So Matthews with the throw, probably about 20 yards from his own goal line.
Throws it forward. Goes towards Coley. Back to Matthews. Sends it forward, but Emley have it in midfield. Sykes stabs it forward. Davey can clear it. Might come to Hinchcliffe. Cadzo gets the head on it. Goddard tries to close down. Comes to Coley. Hinchcliffe against Cadzo. Kelly's out to collect on the edge of his area. Sent forward by Kelly towards Charlton. Tate defends that well. And referees penalised him.
Yeah, I don't think Ben Hinchcliffe would have been too happy with that challenge from Cadzo.
No.
He seemed to throw his arm out slightly. won't say it was an elbow, but certainly put his arm out and caught Ben Hinchcliffe there.
So free kick to Emley on halfway.
Referee's having a word with Ben Hinchcliffe, wondering why it stayed down, just making sure he's okay. That in itself is good refereeing. There obviously was some decent contact from Cadzo, because it looks like Hinchcliffe's gone off for a blood injury.
It does.
So Barton down to 10 at the moment. Hinchcliffe off. So that dealt with. Low with the free kick. Long.
Towards Cadzo, headed away by Davey. Stabbed forward by Clace. Pittle hit by Price, but over the bar. And in fact wide.
Let's see if Ben Hinchcliffe has to change his shirt, or he's just going to come back with something on his nose.
Mike Emery with the goal kick.
Still off receiving treatment. Looks like he's alternating that with cotton wool of some description and a drink of water.
Looks as if he's ready to come back, Ben Hinchcliffe. Ball sent forward towards Warby. That's a great leap from Tom Warby. Ball breaks to Charlton though. Chested down by Doyle. Nice ball in field. Matthews defended that well. And that'll run behind for a goal kick. Hinchcliffe's back on.
Right. Oh, Barton back up to 11. Shoot out Hinchcliffe for a minute or so. Almost 37 minutes played. 2-0 to Barton. 2 goals. Open play goal from Jamie Goddard and penalty from Ben Hinchcliffe. Taken down by the goalkeeper. No doubt about the penalty being given though.
Emery sends it forward. Warby leap rises, gets a good head on it, cleared by Lowe into midfield. Davey heads it forward. Warby again flicks it on, trying to find Hinchcliffe, but Cadzo defends it. Sykes gets it back to Charlton. Charlton stabs it forward. Lacey gets a good head on it. Goddard gets a shove from Price and wins a free kick.
I think Josh Lacey trying to say there was an elbow being used there.
I think there was, but you've got to raise your elbows to jump. Which I think is the
yeah, an elbow to the ribs isn't really going to get you a card.
Lacey over the free kick, which is on halfway, just to the right for Barton. Sent towards Matthews on the left. It's well defended by Burke. Burke fouled by Matthews. Free kick on the right.
Referee just looking at his watch, but quite a long way to half time yet.
Tom Davey backheads it to Mike Emery.
Had to do a bit of work to keep that one in play. Yeah, Doyle challenges Emery, forcing him to pick the ball up. Kicks long out of his hands, centre field.
Sends it down the right towards Matthews. Matthews rises. Bennett keeps it in on the right. Burke's done well. Gets it back to Cadzo. Cadzo sends it forward to Bennett. Davey gets in front of him. Picked up by Metcalf, who finds Charlton. Sykes now on the left. Plays the ball down for Charlton. Charlton under pressure from Warby. Still has it, Charlton. Barton thought he took it out. Nice bit of play from Metcalf. Sends a shot from distance. And it's behind for a goal kick. 2-0 Barton lead. Goddard and Hinchcliffe. So Mike Emley with the goal kick. Sends it towards Hinchcliffe. Lowe gets the head in. Headed forward by Price. Davey intercepts. Lacey clears. Finds Warby. Stabs it in field. Coley knocks it forward for Hinchcliffe to chase. Lowe defending it. Hinchcliffe putting pressure on Lowe, who gets it back to his goalkeeper Kelly. Kelly clears right footed. Good long clearance. Lacey rises to get ahead. Sykes comes in off the left. Bennett now under pressure from Davey.
Yeah, unnecessary challenge.
And it's a penalty.
Yeah, no complaints there from Tom Davey.
For me, it was a stupid challenge, completely unnecessary.
Well, it was. The ball was going away from goal. Chance here for Emley to get back into the game. Not one that they really deserve.
Sykes with the penalty.
Not had a shot on target yet.
Yeah.
We're in the 42nd minute.
So Sykes against Emley. Emley saved it. Fine save, Mike Emley. And then it gets turned. Yeah, he's kept it out. I thought he'd fouled. Great work from Mike Emley. Oh, it's been given. Ball must have gone in on the rebound. Emley have got one back. Emley certainly saved the first one. Looks as if he couldn't keep the rebound out. So Sykes has got one back.
Not sure who got that one.
Sykes has been announced as the scorer. Tate sends it forward towards Hinchcliffe. Warby heads it forward. Kadzo defends it. Warby has it again. Gets caught. Caught by Metcalf. So Barton free kick in a good position just to the right of the penalty area. But needless penalty to give away, I'm afraid. So Levi Lewis over this free kick. Scott Matthews is also arriving on the scene.
Barton just really needs to keep the composure now. Got 2.5 minutes of the scheduled 45 plus a little bit of injury time to play.
Matthews knocks in the free kick. That's a good fist from Kelly. It's going to come behind for a corner.
Offside.
Oh, offside decision. So suddenly it's a close game, 2-1, which Barton have been in complete control of.
Yeah. I say Emley haven't really threatened. Certainly nothing close to a goal from them, 1 or 2 shots, but they've been well off target up to now.
Kelly sends it forward. Davey gets a good head on it. Ball's played forward by Price. Matthews back to defend, just up from the corner flag. Sends it towards Hinchcliffe. It's headed by Burke.
Straight out of play.
Barton throw on the left.
Matthews probably won't hurry too much to take this. 90 seconds plus added time. As Richard said, what was comfortable is now not so comfortable.
So Matthews with the throw. Throws it to Coley. Ball's back with Davey. Davey sends it forward. Charlton intercepts. Goddard heads it back to Tate. Tate coming forward on the right. Tate driving long, looking for Hinchcliffe. Kadzo's header. Good header from Warby. Goddard flicks it on. Levi Lewis lays it off for Baker. Nice bit of play by Baker to Goddard. Goddard finds Tate. Tate back to Lacey. Lacey then finds Davey. Davey drives the ball down the left looking for Matthews. Bennett's come back to defend it. Matthews caught him. So Kelly comes out of his goal to take this free kick. Barton lead 2-1. So Kelly with the free kick. Sends it forward. Davey defends it. Baker flicks it on. Comes to Matthews on the left. Matthews hits it long, looking for the runner Hinchcliffe, but that drifts out for a throw.
Kansas will take this. I think the referee's indicated 2 minutes there.
Burke with the throw for Emley.
So we're already in added time.
Doyle. Tackled by Baker, but the ball breaks down the left to Charlton. Infield to Sykes. Sykes clicks it for good ball forward for the runner Charlton. Charlton knocks it across and Emery takes it well.
Yes, as well he did, I think, because Sykes was behind him there.
Yeah, it was
Would have
going
had
to
an open goal. Then we suddenly have a little bit of confidence.
Tate has it on the right. Drives it forward towards Hinchcliffe. Low defends it. Might break to Coley. Coley tried to get to Levi Lewis, but he couldn't make it, and Clay brings it away. Bennett against Matthews. Bennett's got away from Matthews. Davey picks it up and is fouled.
So, half time approaching, Barton leading 2-1. Got to say the Emley goal was really caused by Barton's own play. Unnecessary foul by Tom Davis to concede a penalty, which, although Mike Emery saved it, he could only beat it out, and somebody managed to get the rebound over the line in a goal-mouth scramble. I believe it was Sykes.
Emery sends it forward, headed by Burke. Baker gets head on it. Hinchcliffe leaves it, gets it down, trying to find Coley, but it comes to Levi Lewis on the left. He plays it in field. Baker misses it, but it comes to Goddard. Goddard plays it to Tate, and that's the half-time whistle. So Barton lead 2-1. It could be so much more comfortable, but at least they're in front.
Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy. Barton FM, following Barton Town.
Teams are back out for the second half. Barton lead 2-1. Your Barton lineup is Mike Emery, Josh Lacey the captain, Scott Matthews, Josh Baker, Tom Davey, Grant Tate, Tom Warby, Jamie Goddard, Ben Hinchcliffe, Harrison Coley, Mitchell Levi Lewis, subs Kean Salter, Ewan Sterling and Nathan Jarman. Barton are going to start the second half. Hinchcliffe is over it. Referee checks his watch. Underway we are. Goddard plays it back to Baker. Baker, Warby, intercepted by Emley, who come forward with Sykes. Sykes finds Bennett. Good layoff. Bennett on the edge of the area. Tate defends it well. Good piece of defending by Grant Tate. Quickly taken through on the left hand side. Substitute Jaffa sends it in. Emery sends it out to left to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis. Coley has it taken off him by Price. Sent back to Kelly. Sends it forward towards Jaffa, the substitute. Defended by Burke. And out for a Barton throw on the right. Barton attacking the railway end. Grant Tate on the right. To the chest of Coley. Lays it into midfield to Goddard.
Emley have made 2 changes at half time. We've got Joe Jagger coming on and Max Tweddle. Not sure who's gone off. I'm still trying to find out the numbers, but Emley attacking the goal, the cricket ground then where we're commentating from, so we can't see all the numbers immediately.
Ball sent forward. Good header by Davey. Well sent forward, that's not a bad ball. It's hit well on the volley and a fine save by Mike Emley. Davey miskicks it, great chance, brilliant block by Josh Lacey. And behind for a corner, terrific challenge by Josh Lacey. Excellent save first from Mike Emley, and Emley so close to being level. I think Doyle may have gone off the number 9.
Yeah, I think it's Clayson. Doyle who are off.
So it's going to be an Emley corner from their right.
Yeah, Jagger would be a replacement for Doyle, certainly. I know Claycy's on, I can see him walking away now. Number 8.
Corner comes into the near post, Tate defends it, sends it forward towards Levi Lewis, who gets ahead of Charlton, found to find Coley but couldn't. Sykes then can get another chance to get a good ball in, that's bending nicely. Tate volleys it clear, it's going to come to Warby. Warby held it up well under pressure from Charlton. Thought he was fouled, but referee says play on. Emley have started this half very much on the front foot. Lowe sends the ball in, but that's over and behind for a goal kick. More commentary box.
I think it might be James Burke who's gone off, the number 2, along with Doyle.
Mike Emley with the goal kick.
Emley certainly started the second half quite
Different
brightly.
Side, yeah. Ball breaks on the right to Hinchliffe. Plays it in field to Coley. Hits the shot first time. Comes to Levi Lewis, who sends it over. It's deflected.
Yeah. Going to say probably disappointed not getting it on target, but it was a deflection that took it over.
Behind for about
After
the
number
corner.
6, Daniel Lowe.
Scott Matthews going over to take it. So corner from the right.
Matthews will take, swing it in. Davey and Cadso jostling.
And it comes, reached Tom Davey, who couldn't make decent contact with it, and it's behind for a goal kick. Just glanced off his head rather than heading it forward.
Yeah, Callie will be a bit relieved with that one, really. Kelly, the Emley goalkeeper. In front of him, he's got Callum Charlton, Jamie Price, Thomas Cadso, Daniel Lowe, Alex Metcalf, Thomas Clace, Jack Bennett, Matthew Sykes, and the 2 substitutes, Joe Jagger and Max Tweddle.
Headed forward by Warby. Coley tries to get on it. Has to go forward to Jafka, who volleys it across. What a good ball! And turned over. Bennett went over, it's flagged offside in the end.
Yeah, Josh Lacey asking which one it was.
Jafka's made a heck of a difference to this attack in these first few minutes of the second half.
Yeah, referee saying we'll start with a goal kick and not a free kick for offside, which the assistant was signalling for. For the difference in yards it makes, it's probably more of an advantage to have the goal kick because you can't be offside from that.
Emley with the goal kick. Ball headed forward and out for a Barton throw on the right. Grant Tate will take. Tate throws it forward. Goddard tried to flick it on. Baker hooks it forward. Hinchcliffe follows it first time. Good ball that to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis coming in field. He's got Matthews outside him. Levi Lewis has cut in field. Coley gets it back to Matthews, where Matthews has to check back to collect it. Finds Goddard.
It was unfortunate because that was a promising move. They could have kept the forward momentum going.
Back with Baker now.
Instead, got to build it again.
Baker. Back to Davey. Davey's gone all the way back to Emley, who sends it forward. Levi Lewis is over it. Levi Lewis going forward at speed, lays it off to the right, but
intercepted by Charlton there.
Didn't find Warby.
Sykes, centre of the field.
Good ball to find Price. Ball sent in from the right. Tate finds Goddard. Goddard lays it off to Levi Lewis. Goddard, Levi Lewis. Baker on the left.
Space on the outside if he wants to go, but he turns inside. Levi Lewis.
Levi Lewis. Nice feet from Levi Lewis to get past Price. Sends it forward towards Goddard, but defended.
Telegraphed.
Ball clipped forward. Jafka sends the ball forward. It's down the right for Emley. Ball driven across low. Tate knocks it clear. Ball headed for by Price. Out for a Barton throw on the left.
Yeah. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Barton still leading 2-1. All the goals in the first half.
Under pressure from Emley to start this second half.
Given away by Matthews.
Defended by Clace, who's now at right back. Kelly sends it forward. He's under pressure from Hinchcliffe. Tate's done well, heads it on to Warby. Back to Tate, back to Warby. Warby sends it in off Cadzo's knee. Ball comes to Baker. Goddard, a bit unlucky there. Goddard played the ball against himself and it bounced forward.
Came off his foot into his face.
Good play from Bennett. Cody tries to get in. Goddard picks it up, lays it forward to Hinchcliffe. Nice turn from Hinchcliffe, but Cadzo takes it off him. Good pressure from Hinchcliffe. Clace gets it back to Kelly, who sends it forward. Good header from Josh Lacey. Sykes. Jaffa fouls him and then kicks the ball away.
Jagger asking why he was penalised.
So
making a back there, really.
Lacey takes it quickly to Davey. Davey to the feet of Goddard, back to Davey. Davey, Baker. Baker sends it forward to Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe lays it off to Tate on the right. Tate in field to Baker. Baker looking for Tate. Charlton wins it though. Warby gets back to get a foot in. Comes back to Charlton though. Sends it back to Kelly. Kelly drives it forward towards Jafka. Lacey defended it well ahead of Sykes. It's over Warby's head. It's over the head of Charlton. It's going to come to Lowe to defend. Lowe can get it back to his goalkeeper.
Hinchcliffe too far away to put him under real pressure. Matthews should get that one.
Matthews heads it forward well. Cadzo volleys it forward towards Bennett. Bennett against Matthews. Goddard's done well. David can clip the ball forward. Will that come to Hinchcliffe? Oh, taken off him by Lowe. Clace drives it forward. That's a good header by Jafka, but it's going to go through to Mike Emley.
Made quite a bit of difference at Joe Jagger. It's
certainly has.
Big
Coley.
Player, good experience.
Yeah. Emley have got the upper hand at the moment. Lowe clips it forward. It's off Lacey. It'll go through to Mike Emley.
Jagger was only signed yesterday, I think, so that could be why he wasn't in the starting lineup today, but straight on the bench and straight on after half time.
And looking useful. Great flip by Hinchcliffe. Coley can't make it. Kelly collects.
Yeah, good defending there.
Clace.
Kelly rolls the ball out low.
Low.
Back to Kelly. Hinchcliffe trying to close him down a little bit. Low from Kelly from outside his area. Long for Jagger. Josh Lacey penalised. One of those difficult ones for a defender because Jagger's moving backwards to get under the ball. And
that's right. It's a free kick from a decent position. It's pretty central.
Yeah.
It's just to the right of the D.
Difficult for a defender because you want to put your arms out to steady yourself, but you put them in the back of the forward, then you're going to get penalised, which is what happened there to Josh Lacey.
Yeah. Sykes is over it.
Better off holding your ground and letting the player clatter you over.
Yeah.
As soon as your hands go up into his back, then you're in trouble.
So it's 11 yards outside the box. So Sykes with this free kick. It's over the wall. It's curling. Mike Emley saw it behind.
Yeah. Had it well covered. A good effort all the same from Sykes.
Yeah, it was. It was curled nicely.
Wasn't that far away, but they've been on target. Emley did have it covered. Nice height. He'd have got both hands on it.
Barton have got Cian Salter warming up.
58 minutes played, still 2-1. Barton. Jamie Goddard and Ben Hinchcliffe with a penalty in the first half. And Sykes pulling one back for Emley, rather undeservedly, but they all count just before half time.
Well, good, a solid header from Tom Warby, cleared by Clace. It's gone over Lacey's head. Jagger hits it, fine save Mike Emley. Excellent save.
Yeah, good shot by Jagger as well, first time really.
Yeah, he's made tremendous difference to this Emley side since he came on.
That's the mark of a really good striker, know where the goal is and hit it first time.
That's right.
The keeper saves it well, keeper's done his job. It's not the striker missing it.
So, corner from the left for Emley. Clace is going to take it. It's a good ball in. Good header from Tom Warby.
Cadzo penalised. Challenge on Scott Matthews. Cadzo certainly lets Perez know he's there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's had a few off the ball. There's been enough to suggest
Definitely
that these what appears to be accidental ones maybe aren't.
No, certainly got a physical presence.
Yeah. So
you see, bordering on the legal.
Emley sends it to the right towards Tom Warby. He plays it in field. Cleared forward by Lowe. Tate heads it into midfield. Baker brings it down under pressure. Finds Tom Davey. Davey finds Levi Lewis. Goddard back to Levi Lewis. Clips it infield to Baker. Nice bit of play. Baker trying to find Hinchcliffe with a reverse ball, but Lowe picks it up.
Lowe looking to go long. Goes wide instead.
Charlton now comes forward down the left. Over halfway. Warby's tracked him back. Ball's down the left. Going to come to Baker in front of his penalty area. Plays it to Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe has it taken off him by Cadzo. But it's out for a Barton throw on the right.
Yeah, good work from Warby there. Ducking under that one. Letting it go over his head and out for the throw. Helps relieve the pressure. Grant Tate with the throw in. Unless he's going to leave it to Lacey. No, Tate will take it. Right hand side down the touchline.
Over Warby's head, headed forward by Charlton. Into midfield. Good tackle by Tate. Metcalf. Lacey can send it back to Emley. Good solid clearance by Emley towards Hinchcliffe. It's over his head though, and Charlton can pick it back and lay it back for Cadzo. Emley certainly having the better of this second half. Clace. Forward to the substitute Tweddle. Goddard with pressure. Cadzo to the feet of Bennett. Bennett held up by Matthews. Look, good clearance by Josh Lacey. Levi Lewis clips a great ball to it's just away from Tom Warby, but Warby's got it. Can he keep it in? He can't.
Yeah, Barton struggling to get any sort of foothold in the game in this second half. Not quite the fluent football they were playing in the first.
Not sent forward.
Emley certainly raised the game though.
Yeah, substitute Jaggers made all the difference.
Yeah, they look a different side up front, don't they?
Yeah. So it'll be a Barton free kick. Just inside the Emley half. And there's Coley who was caught. Baker's over it. And Barton. Baker clips it forward. Smash clear by Cadzo. Out for a Barton throw on the right. It's Grant Tate will take. Tate throws it forward. Coley lays it off. Warby still going, done well, Tom Warby, and he's penalised.
Not sure why he was penalised there, but
no,
not really going to argue with the referee. He's had a good game so far. A lot closer than we were. Tom Warby not protesting too much. Anyway, Kelly with the free kick.
It sends it forward down the left. And out for a Barton throw on the right.
64 minutes played here at the Easy Buy Stadium. Barton 2, Emley 1, and Barton hanging on a little bit to that lead at the moment.
It's over Warby's head. Charlton under pressure from Hinchcliffe. Referee's flag for a Hinchcliffe foul on
Yeah,
Charlton.
linesman's given that one.
Yeah.
Foot high perhaps.
So Lowe's going to take this free kick. Lowe sends it forward towards Cadzo. Freda for Davey though, gets good distance on it, good flick from Hinchcliffe, but it's stabbed back forward and there's going to be an offside there. Metcalf was offside. So Mike Emery's going to take this free kick, takes it short to Lacey. Lacey infield to Baker. Baker up to Lacey. Lacey short to Goddard. Goddard, nice ball to Tate on his right. Tate over halfway. Plays it infield to Coley. Coley plays it down the left loop for Matthews. Matthews has got there. Matthews gets the ball across and a fine header from Warby. And Barton lead 3-1. That was a terrific goal. Great bit of work from Matthews. Fine cross. And Tom Warby does the rest. And Barton have that 2-goal lead restored. Excellent cross from Scott Matthews.
Yeah, I thought Tom Matthews had missed out on the ball that was played down to him there actually, but he got a touch on it to take it past the defender, and a great cross to almost the far post. Open goal in the end for Tom Ward, but nobody in front of him. Rose to head the ball firmly home. Somewhat against the run of play, but
restores that 2-goal lead.
Not going to complain. See what effect that has on Emley.
Charlton finds Sykes. Sykes drives a good long ball towards Bennett. Matthews defends it well back to Emley.
That's great play by Matthews.
Yeah, it was excellent, that, wasn't it?
He was under some pressure there, really, and it had to be a good header.
Ball sent forward to Warby, who's got away from Charlton, but Lowe's going to cover. Lowe gets it back to Kelly, who gets it away just in front of Hinchcliffe. Lacey brings the clearance down. And played out to Tate on his right. Tate, Baker, Warby. Warby looked to be crowded out. Tate's done well and picked it up though. Coley finds Davey. Davey drills it, great ball down the left. Oh, just avoids Matthews. And it's off an Emley head for a Barton throw.
Yeah, Emley might feel a bit hard done to the goal against the run of play, but having said that, the goal they got in the first half was very much against the run of play.
Yeah, it sure was. So Scott Matthews then is going to take this throw just down from the corner flag to Goddard. Matthews, Goddard plays it back to Baker. Baker infield to Coley. Oh, not a good ball from Coley, trying to find Tate, and it's taken away. The ball clipped forward towards
It was
Jagger.
meant for Jagger, but it was a poor ball, really. Jagger closes in on Emery, forcing him to pick the ball up. Which is probably what Emery was waiting for, because it
Baker finds Goddard.
wasted a bit
Goddard
of
under
time.
pressure. Back to Lacey.
This is what I don't like when Barton start playing the ball around.
In front of their own goal.
Yeah.
Baker forward to Hinchcliffe. It then back came to Warby, but bounced off an Emley player, and Emley have got possession back. There's a squeal from the Emley player who's gone down on halfway. I think it was Price.
They can hurt sometimes, but it was a
So Emley free kick on halfway.
was a bit of a noise. That said, he has got straight back up.
Doesn't look too hurt.
No,
So
probably
Low.
just hurt, and let's face it, it does sometimes, doesn't it, Richard?
It does. Low with a free kick. Clip forward towards Cadzo. Cadzo gets the head on it. That'll just come to Mike Emery.
Take a direct hit on the shin, it hurts.
Yeah.
Are the goalkeepers under any rules these days about getting rid of the ball once they got it in their hands?
I don't think they are. A great header from Tom Warby. And Hinchcliffe goes in to challenge, but
They've
it's
changed
collected
regularly
by
over the
Kelly.
years, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't think there is any now.
One time you had 6 seconds and you couldn't walk around your area with it. Now they seem to be able to take it as far as they want. And
Yeah. Sent forward by Kelly. It's good flick by
the
Jagger.
opposition never appeal for anything these days, so one assumes
Yeah, I don't think there are any.
you get rid of it when you want. I suppose if you're holding it in your hands for too long, the referee thinks you're taking too long, unsporting behaviour, then he can give the free kick. But,
Place gets it through. Goddard comes away with it. Goddard, Coley. Goddard looked to be brought down.
referee not having that one.
Ball played forward, and it comes to Kelly, who hits it right-footed. Doing well, Grant Tate. Goddard has it in midfield, gets clipped by Price. Barton free kick. Lacey takes a quick free kick short to Baker.
Again, no histrionics again from the referee, unlike last week's. He's just nice and calm and efficient.
Good feet from Levi Lewis, who's fouled by Clace.
We don't get big long blows on the whistle, do we?
No.
We get a very short, sharp beep.
Yeah. So Barton free kick from the left. Good chance to get a good ball in. Levi Lewis is over it.
Referee standing with him, making sure Alex Metcalf walks away the required 10 yards or so.
So Levi Lewis clips it in, and it's gone in. Straight in from Levi
I don't
Lewis.
think that got a touch at anybody. It didn't. They're all coming over to congratulate him.
Clipped over, missed everyone in the middle and nestled in the left-hand corner. So Levi Lewis put the ball in the right area, and straight in it goes. Barton lead 4-1.
So you got to some extent maybe queried Emley's keeper. 3 goals have come from high balls, haven't they? Well, 2 have come from high balls. I don't seem to have been anywhere near them. Substitute again here for Emley.
Their last one of the afternoon.
Number 12 coming on.
It's James Isles.
Another striker.
I think it's Bennett, who's gone off.
73 minutes.
So we're underway with Price. Charlton. Back to Lowe. Lowe will send it forward. And again it's Jagger's done well.
Stood well there, yeah.
Lacey can clear it.
Gone out for a corner.
Again it's Jagger causing the problems.
Assistant must have seen that one go over the line. It's 4-1. Barton lead.
Place with this corner from the left.
Overall, they're well worth it. Jagger trying to get away from David.
It's a good ball in. Davey gets head on it. Coley gets a touch. Ball comes to Jagger, edge of the area. Clips it in. Cadzo with the header. Fine save by Mike Emley.
Yeah.
It's offside.
Don't know whether it went down over the line off the post, but Emery still being congratulated on the save. In the end, he didn't need to have made it. Flag was up for offside.
That was a brilliant save.
But
Lacey clips it down the right hand side towards Warby. Warby gets the flick on. Coley tries to get on it. Cadzo defends. It's out for a throw on the right hand side for Barton. Grant Tate's gonna go and take it.
74 minutes played.
Barton lead 4-1.
We've got a different game yet again now at 4-1 to Barton.
There's a push on Coley.
Yeah.
It's behind for a goal kick.
Officials not having that one. Kelly put the ball down, then decided he's going to take it to the edge of his goal area to take the kick. Not sure why you waste the time when you're losing 4-1.
Again, it's sent forward towards Jagger. And Goddard's caught. Again by Price, who I think on the totting up period is going to get a yellow card. He is going to get a yellow card. I think that's on the totting up process has been new.
I think so, yeah.
Fact,
It's number 7, it's
Metcalf in fact. So Scott Matthews is going to take the free kick. Just inside the Barton half on the left. Matthews sends it forward towards Warby. Low with the header. Breaks into midfield. Sykes heads it on. Tate volleys it clear. Coley brings it down. But Emley come away with it. Charlton plays it forward on the left. Lacey defends. Goddard finds Tate. Tate back to Lacey. Lacey all the way back to Emery.
Emery can take his time.
Lays it short to Davey. Davey, nice ball out to Matthews. Matthews with a bit of space. Comes forward, lays it to Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis now over halfway. Cutting in field. Still going in field, Levi Lewis. He lays it back to Baker. Did well there, Levi Lewis. Baker sends it down the left towards Coley. Takes it down nicely, but he's offside. Again, a nice bit of football.
It was.
And a Barton substitution. Looks like it's
Kieran Salter coming on, and Tom Wardby going off. He's had a good game as Tom Wardby.
He certainly has. Yeah, it's an excellent game.
Getting a nice round of applause from the spectators as he goes off, and from his own players and bench. Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, so Kieran Salter on. So they won't be playing that diagonal high ball to the right hand side now.
No.
Centre forward, Goddard's header. It's going to drop for Isles. Goddard with a nice touch, but the ball's clipped forward by Clace. Davey gets a good head on it. Ball headed forward. Goddard misses the tackle. Tweddle hits the shot. It's going to break to Sykes, but it's volleyed clear by Tate. Hinchcliffe take that down really nicely. Excellent play by Hinchcliffe. Finds Matthews. Matthews drives it down the right hand side. Coley's taking that down nicely. Coley then goes towards goal. Still going Coley, still going. Still going Coley. Lays it off. Ball's back to Levi Lewis on the left. Levi Lewis clips it in. Silver Salters it in the volley. Oh, just
that was
wide.
a hell of a shot, wasn't it?
Great strike from Grant Tate. More good play from Barton.
Yeah, fans really warming to Barton's play now. 12 minutes plus added time. Barton leading 4-1.
Ball sent forward by Kelly. Jagger with the header. Davey, Goddard. Levi Lewis is clipped by Clace.
Clace, yep.
Barton free kick on
Clace
halfway.
started off in midfield, but he had to drop back at the start of the second half when James Burke was substituted.
Matthews takes it short to Davey. Back to Baker. Baker finds Lacey. Baker plays it forward. Jagger in a bit of space, comes towards goal, hits from distance, and that wasn't far away.
It wasn't far at all. Side netting. Thought for the moment it had gone just inside the post.
Yeah, good strike by Jagger.
Certainly made a big difference to Emley this second half.
Certainly has. He's made a huge difference. Tate. So Hinchcliffe's head comes back to Cadzo. Kelly sends it forward. Good leap by Lacey. Drilled forward, but that's out for a Barton throw on the right.
Too much on that.
They lead 4-1.
Barton throw, Tate to take. On the touchline.
Shot to Baker, and then drilled down the right hand side. It's coming towards Hinchcliffe. Cadzo got the head in. Salter knocks a good ball forward for Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe then is onside through and hits the ball into the back of the net. Good ball by Salter. Excellent finish by Hinchcliffe. And Barton lead 5-1. Oh, hang on. Referee's having a word with the linesman.
Yeah.
Linesman's happy with it.
Lines was walking back towards the centre circle. He's pointing to the centre circle. So.
Excellent finish by Ben Hinchcliffe.
I'm not so sure this is a scoreline anyone was anticipating before the game.
No.
I think might have been expecting a slightly closer game than the scoreline suggests.
And there were some very nervy minutes at the start of the second half when
Certainly were.
set it up, but Barton have really played well these last 15 20 minutes. Emley come again. Goddard intercepts vitally and can break out. Levi Lewis now has it on the left. Levi Lewis, Hinchcliffe, Goddard, Baker, Matthews, back to Baker, Coley, Levi Lewis. Nice play this from Barton. Baker sends it forward for the runner Salter, but too much on it for Salter to get to.
Yeah. Kelly stops the ball, keeps it in play on the edge of his area.
Sends it forward, good interception by Tate. Salter, nice feet from Salter. Good ball, finds Levi Lewis. Levi Lewis then going forward down the left. He's got Matthews with him. Matthews on the left touchline. Matthews steps inside, finds Baker. Baker clips the ball to the far side, looking for Tate. It's headed out by Sykes from Barton through on the right.
7.5 minutes plus added time. Barton leading 5-1.
Baker finds Davey. Trying to finds Matthews. Nice touch infield to Coley. He tried to return it to Matthews but couldn't find him. Emley can break away again. Sykes on the left against Tate. Sykes cuts in field. Finds Tweddle. Now Metcalf. Price. Ball driven to the left hand side to Sykes. Sykes knocks the ball in. It's a good cross and headed in by Isles, but into the arms of Emery.
He rolls it out inside his penalty area to Lacey, puts it forward to the edge of the area. Goddard back to Baker, downfield.
Salter, nice play by Salter to find Baker. Davey, Levi Lewis clips it down the right hand side looking for Tate. What a good ball that is. Tate drills it across, stretching for a bit, and it's behind for a goal kick.
I don't think Barton will worry too much about that at this stage of the game.
No. Oh, nicely worked again though.
Yeah. Six minutes plus added time to play and a 4-goal lead for Barton. It should be game over.
Kelly sends it forward. Good header from Lacey. It's over Salter's head. Ball's going to come to Lowe. Lowe brings it down nicely away from Hinchcliffe. Clips it forward.
Good work from Jagger.
No, good play from Jagger. That's intercepted well by Davey. And back to Mike Emery.
Referee saying Emery can pick it up. Not classed as a back pass.
Emery finds Lacey. Lacey to Baker on the edge of his own penalty area. Baker inside to Goddard.
Too tight again for
Lacey.
The Swans here.
Baker. Nice movement from Baker. Coley. Out wide to Levi Lewis. On the left, Levi Lewis cuts in field. Finds Baker. Baker. Nice ball forward for Salter. Salter knocks it into the arms of Kelly.
Just gathers it low at the near post.
5-1 it is here.
Kelly still with the ball in his hands. Continuing to kick now. Looking for Jagger.
Davey comes off Jagger's head and goes behind for a goal kick.
In the 86th minute. Mike Emery with the ball in his hands. Going to put it down to take the goal kick. Left hand side of his goal area. Plays it short inside the area to the opposite side. Josh Lacey. Back to Emery. Coming under pressure.
To Matthews. Matthews finds Coley. Coley forward to Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe against. Oh, he's flagged offside. Hinchcliffe against Kelly.
So keeper did well though in the end.
He did. Yeah.
He did manage to get the ball even Even so.
Cadzo sends it forward off Matthews' head. Davey has done well. Behind to Mike Emley. Emley throws it to Lacey on his right. Baker. Lacey. Goddard's clipped. Here, Barton free kick.
Three minutes plus added time.
Finds Goddard. Ball's cleared away. Head of Hinchcliffe. Good header from Hinchcliffe though. Finds Matthews on the left. Matthews then drives the ball across. Flagged offside.
Certainly wasn't offside there.
Certainly wasn't. Kelly with the free kick.
Way further out towards the touchline.
Sent forward. Jagger again wins the header. Lacey can volley it clear. Oh, it's got some distance on it. It's gone all the way back to Kelly.
A good old-fashioned welly that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Get it out of the danger area.
Very nicely connected with.
Kelly sends it forward. Lacey brings it down nicely. Got a shove in the back. So Mike Emley will take this free kick.
2 minutes.
But Tom Davey takes it quickly to Baker. Back to Davey. Goddard finds Lacey. Drives it down the right hand side where Tate's making progress. It's defended by Charlton.
Hinchcliffe unlucky there.
It was unlucky.
Well.
Hinchcliffe. Tweddle gets it out to Sykes. Sykes to Charlton. Charlton back to Metcalf. All the way back to his goalkeeper Kelly, who drives it forward left-footed and straight out of play. Barton throw.
Somewhat overhit. Coming into the last minute now. Not sure how much added time will be. Couple of minutes, I would think. Substitutions and a couple of substitutions and a caution.
Tate. It's Coley. Volleyed forward, Hinchcliffe. Nice ball from Hinchcliffe down the left hand side to Matthews.
Levi Lewis outside him.
Infield to Davey. Coley's caught in the back by Cadzo.
So Cadzo might finally get a card.
Yeah, again I think it's the totting up procedure. Went right through the back of Coley though there.
I don't think Mr. Cadzo can complain if he is getting a card here.
No.
Conceded a few this game.
It certainly has.
One or two that have been on the edge.
Yeah, one or two I think a bit naughty off the ball.
There was certainly one that ended up with Ben Hinchcliffe having to go off, we think, for a nosebleed. Could have been accidental, we didn't actually see it. We're in added time now.
Josh Lacey has been announced as the sponsors man of the match. So Levi Lewis over this free kick.
Barton lead 5-1. As we head towards the second minute of added time.
A similar position to what he got his previous goal from. Clipped into the far post towards away from Davey, who would look to have got free but wasn't quite picked out. Going for a goal kick, which Kelly will take. Flicked on by Jagger.
Quick look at the watch by the referee. I should think we've probably got another. That's it.
That's the full-time whistle. It's been a 5-star show from Barton.
Best performance of the season by quite a distance, really.
Yeah, excellent display.
Some well-worked goals.
It's only that spell when it was 2-1 they were rocking a bit, but on the whole, good value for it. Really good display. And a vital 3 points.